Welcome everybody, welcome back to Homestead Heart. I'm outside getting ready, y'all, to do some seed starting. I said I gotta take y'all along with me. New gardeners, this is exciting because this is for you. Now listen, you all, remember we talked about how we really wanted to work together with other YouTube channels. It wasn't like nothing all structured. It was just, let's motivate all of the new gardeners to start growing their own groceries, right? That's what we say, grow your groceries. So we decided to start doing that. So Lead Farmer 73, Black's Tropical Homestead. I'm missing somebody. I'm missing several, but that's okay. They know who they are because they talking about it on their channel, right? I think A Beautiful Nest TV is doing it. Brook Farmer 76, Lady Lead, all of us are really trying to motivate all of the newbies to grow your groceries. Okay, now y'all listen. So I'm out here with my little seed thingamajiggy right here, my little seed box, and I have decided on what I'm going to be planting in the fall garden. Remember, I said the fall garden is the best time of year for a new gardener to start gardening. This is the perfect time of year for a new gardener to start gardening. You won't be as overwhelmed as you probably might be in the spring or in the summer months, right? I know the pest pressure is through the roof, not to mention it's hot. It's hot, it's like a heat wave, right? It's hot out here. So it is a heat wave. So it's hot, you all. So growing in the fall, you all right, bud? Bud, like, look, I'm ready to go in the house. It's hot out here. You said it. So look, growing in the fall, you don't have to worry about that so much. Even when it comes to watering, when it's hot like this and you got crops in the ground, if they ain't boinked up, you got to water them every day. But for your fall garden, as it starts to cool down, that watering every day becomes every other day, every 2 days, every 3 days. As it starts to cool down, look, kitties, you don't have to water so much, right? And that just makes it a much more enjoyable experience. So if you're getting into it and you're trying to ease your way into gardening, this is the time to do it. All right, the fall is the time to go on and dip your feet in the water. Dip your foot in the pool and go ahead and get started. So now listen, I'm going to be sharing with you all some of the things that I'm going to be planting in my fall garden that you might see in the spring and summer gardens, right? But I'm doing it in the fall. Why? Because I want to. I want to do it, right? I don't have nothing to lose but a couple of seeds, okay? But I think it'll be okay, you all. Now, for us, we're in Zone 8. I always say Zone 8. I know they got Zone 8A, Zone 8B, but I'm just going to say Zone 8, okay? Now, depending on where you are, you need to know what zone you're in so you'll be able to calculate your first average frost date, okay? Your first average frost date. You'll need to know that because that'll let you know what you can successfully plant before your first frost comes. Now, is that 100% accurate? That could change sometimes, you know, but that is the average, okay? So you all, just to kind of dive right in, before I get into what I'm going to be planting, I did a video recently on the Kershaw harvest, right? Y'all saw them beautiful Kershaw. Mama got them already. I've already sent them to Mama. She already got them, okay? Whew, thank goodness. Thank goodness, because I wasn't going to use all that Kershaw. That was a lot of Kershaw. So, of course, I had to send some of that home, right? Now, you all, can you grow Kershaw? Some of you have asked the question. I think one of our viewers in Florida, another in Michigan, and a few others upstate. Can you grow Kershaw? Remember I said I started the Kershaw late. I started it in May, right? And here we are in the end of July. This is the first day of August. So roughly what, 80 days? So if you are in an area where your growing season, I'll say between 75 and 85 days, then you could grow the squash, okay? They don't like cold temperatures at all, okay? So if you're in an area where your growing season is at least 75 to 85 days, now the reason why I'm saying 75, because even if you don't get a ginormous Kershaw, you still get some. You know what I'm saying? You still get some. Even if they're like this, you still get some nice Kershaw at 75 days. But if they can grow up to 85 days or even a little longer, you can grow them, okay? You can definitely grow them, all right? So just remember that when it comes to the Kershaw, it's not Kershaw. It's not K-E-R. It's C-U-S-H-A-W. Kershaw. And the Kershaw that we grow is the green striped Kershaw. Now there is another variety that I've never grown. I think it's yellow or something like that. I've never grown that, but I think the flavor is the same. I don't think there's a different flavor. I just think the outside skin color is different, but what's on the inside is still the same, okay? Now, you all, the seeds. Yes, we have them on our seed store. Kershaw seeds are available on the seed store. So if you're going to get them, you can do that at ahomesteadheart.com, all right? So now, you all... what was the other question? Save the seeds. Yes, you can save the seeds from the Kershaw. You can save them. Give them a good washing. Okay, you want to get all that excess flesh off of them. Give them a good washing. Allow them to dry on your countertop on a paper towel. Let them dry. All right? And once they're dry and they don't stick to the paper towel and all of that, then you want to put them in a little package or in a little seed pack. I always save my seed packages. Even though they're empty, I always save them. And even if I have to like X out what's on the label or on the package, I'll do that, and I'll write what's actually on the inside and put the year. Now, getting to what I'm planting. Now, remember, you all, I told y'all I'm going to be planting some stuff that you probably typically would only plant in the summer. And one of those things is going to be okra. I am going to be starting some jambalaya okra. This is my favorite okra. It is a hybrid, but I am going to be starting some okra seeds, okay? Now, I did start some okra seeds. I did a direct sow of some okra seeds that one of our beautiful viewers sent to us. I think it was Motherland okra. And I did start the seeds, but they didn't do well because I think the pest just literally ate them up. And the ones that were sprouting, as they sprouted and I saw them, something had ate the leaves off of them. So they didn't even have a chance to grow. So I should have started them in trays. And that's what I'm going to do with these. And I didn't want to plant any more because I only have a few seeds left. So I'm going to take those seeds and, God willing, save them and plant them the next season. Okay? Now, another thing that I'm going to be doing that you probably would typically see done like in the spring and in the summer months would be, oh, one sec. I dropped it. Would be straight neck squash. I'm going to be doing some early straight neck squash, and I'm also going to be doing some gray zucchini. Okay? Now, those are my two favorites, and these I will direct sow. It's still pretty hot out, so they should do just fine with coming up. As long as they get watered every day, they'll be okay. All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm also going to do a few herbs. I'm going to do some cilantro. I'm going to do some dill. It's in the package right here. I'm going to do some dill. I wish I could have planted the dill in the spring because I love seeing the caterpillars from like last year. We just had caterpillars everywhere, all over them. And I didn't realize until somebody told me the beautiful butterflies that those caterpillars were going to become. So we planted dill last year. We even had a little bit of cilantro come back this year, but it wasn't a lot. So I'm going to be planting those herbs as well. I'm going to do some basil. I'm going to do some thyme. I'm going to do some herbs, okay? But I'm also going to be planting some radishes. Now, radishes are a cool weather crop. They do not like the heat at all. So this is one that I'm going to not plant today. I'm going to give this a couple of weeks along with my lettuces that don't like heat. All right? I'm going to give them a couple of weeks before I actually start those seeds. All right? Now, one of the things that I'm also looking forward to starting that I never seem to have success with in the spring is going to be the purple top turnip and the purple top rutabaga. I never have really good success with these in the spring garden. So I'm planting these in the fall, right along with all of my brassicas, all of my cauliflower and broccoli and cabbages, Brussels sprouts. That is a 90-day crop, but I think I can pull that off right now. If I start the seeds today, I can make that happen. Okay, now one of the things that I'm going to plant that I'm looking forward to planting, I've never planted this before ever. So this, to me, I'm going to be a newbie gardener when it comes to this, okay? And I got these seeds in 2019, okay? I don't know if you can see that, but 2019, and the package has never been opened, all right? And what I'm going to be doing that I've never done before, because it's good to try new things, right? As long as you're going to eat it and you think you might like it. But it's good to try new things. And I'm going to be doing some leeks. Yes. Now, I am going to go and start seeds. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to start them. And then I'm going to learn about them as I go. Now, I know I got some leekologists out there. And so you can post in the comment section your tips on growing the perfect leeks, or semi-perfect, or almost perfect. I'd love to hear what your tips are, okay? So that's going to be new for me, okay? Now, you all, another thing that I'm going to be doing is onion seeds. I got several different varieties of, and this has never been opened either, but and I'm opening it right now. And this is from 2018. I've been had these seeds. But I have a ton of onion seeds. And remember I said I wasn't buying, I'm not planning to ever buy onion plants again. I plan on just starting my own, going forward, just doing it, right? And the truth is that the only reason why I wasn't starting them anymore, once I learned that I could buy plants from a specific place, I just started buying the plants. But now I think I'm just gonna do it myself, okay? But you all, so that's some of the things that I'm gonna be growing: onions, okra, leeks, squash. Oh, and I'm gonna be doing beets as well. Now, you all know I'm not a beet person. I don't like it. I told you, to me it tastes like dirt. But I'm gonna try the golden beets. I was told that they had a better flavor for people who don't like that real earthy flavor from beets, that I may like the golden beets. So we're going to try those. And we're also going to grow some of the Detroit Reds, I think, and maybe the Bull's Blood or something like that. But we're going to try that. I'm just curious to see if Mr. H will like them if I pickle them for him. We'll see. All right. But, and I also have my seed starting mix right here too, you all. Now, this seed starting mix right here, and I'm sorry about the lighting on the camera, but this seed starting mix right here is literally peat moss and perlite, all right? And in this, and I even added a little garden lime, because the garden lime kind of helps balance the peat, because the peat is so acidic. So the garden lime kind of helps to balance the acidity, and I only put just a couple of handfuls in here. And I do have a video on how to make your homemade seed starting mix, and I'll probably post it at the end of the video. And I even put in a little bit of worm castings. Now, I didn't have to do that, but I did anyway, because I am probably going to be using this for like my lettuces and things of that nature. So I just went ahead and dropped a little bit of worm castings in here. And this is what my mix looks like. And this is about I want to say maybe 3 to 4 gallons of peat moss and 1.5 gallons of, no, I think it's like 3 gallons of peat moss, and then 1 gallon of perlite is what I put in here, and then a nice few big handfuls of the worm castings, and then a little bit of lime. So that's my mix right there that I'm going to be using, and I'll be getting my trays together, and I am going to take y'all along with me while I start some of these seeds, okay? But I just wanted to come on and encourage all of the new gardeners, start gathering your seeds. Get your seed starting mix if you want to do jiffy, peat pellets, whatever you want to do. I'm going to show y'all a little trick to my carrots, all right? Now, I did this year, but I didn't plant them out. And I'm going to show y'all what I did with my carrots and how easy it is for a new gardener to start carrots to make sure you get a good germination on those babies, okay? All right, y'all. So that's going to do it. I hope I didn't forget anything and leave anything out. I don't know. All of your lettuces and all of that, your Asian greens, if you like things like Mizuna or tatsoi or any kind of mustard, really, if you like those are cool weather. So consider planting them. We will be doing probably some red Russian kale and some collard greens, those Georgia collards that we don't eat. So why are we planting them? Because our chickens love them. So we're going to plant some for them. It's only a few seeds, and plus that'll help supplement our chicken feed. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to share with you that I'm about to get started with these seeds, getting these seeds planted. And y'all, if you're new to gardening, go ahead, grab your supplies, and let's get started, okay? Remember the whole thing, grow your groceries, all right? All right, y'all, that's going to do it for this video. If you haven't done so already, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Share this with all the newbies. Let's do this together. We can do it. We can grow our groceries, all right? Thank y'all for watching Homestead Heart. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video.